Greets peeps, back again. Now, what I've managed to do is get a new plan together. My current plan is did that guy die yet? No, he's still living, but our ruler died at 45, I think it was. Yep, he died at 45. So, hey, the random number RNGesus is a dirty bastard. The random number generator, RNG, is a bastard, alright? So, what was I going to say? We've had an event come up here. There's two options. We've got 50 Diplo, which would be handy. We've got almost none. And plus 15% trade efficiency, or demand payment in full of 2,500 ducats. That is excellent. That's a really good return. But let's have a look and see if that pays off. Our trade efficiency. So I'm going to wait that I would happily pay $500 for 50. No, I'd happily pay. I would give away all of that to get an extra 100 Diplo, because Diplo is expensive. It's hard to get. Actually, there is a way we could get a lot more Diplo, and that's by buying a better one of those chaps. God, let's do it. No, we can't. Hang on. No, we can't. Curses. Oh, we already hired one ages ago to get that admin bump. Get out of here, spy guy. We don't care about you. We care about getting more Diplo points. And this guy reduces the cost of our army. We'll probably get this guy. Having extra morale and 2 points is fine. We're making plenty of money. 40 ducats a month when we've got our army at full. It's fine by me. Okay, so this option here, before I got sidetracked, I would give away all of that money to get 100 Diplo though, because we get 40 per turn, easy enough to get back money, and we can take it off people that we fight. So that money is nice. There's lots we could do with it. There's lots of building we could do with it. I think we can get a bigger army now. Yep, we can increase our army by another 12 at least, 13 at least. But let's have a look at trade efficiency. Let's work out whether long-term, monetarily, this offer is, which of these makes more sense. So at present, our trade is giving us 75 gold per turn. That's because we have our 3 merchants out there and the trade center in Champagne. That is our home trade center. All of those figures there have run through this modifier of plus 60. Have been reduced by 60%. Is that right? No, it's been increased by 60%, I believe. All of those are positive modifiers, so we must have a base and then we add 60% to it. That seems a lot. I'm not sure I'm right there, but okay, no. There's a trade total that we take 60% of, and that's where we get that figure 75. If we can raise that higher, then we'll get more of that trade. So this option here lets us increase our trade efficiency by another 15%. That will put us at 75% and give us another, if we're 60% and we're getting 75, if we divide that by 10 and then multiply it by 7.5, that is, divide that by 10 and multiply it by 7.5. Someone likely knows. Oh, actually, 15% is a quarter of that, so another quarter of this, 75 divided by 4 is, come on brain, it's less than 20, it's about 18. It's about 18. Does 18 work out right? No, 17. I don't know. It's about 17 per turn, I believe. And we're going to find out whether my math sucks or not right about now. So then 17 per month multiplied by 120 is going to be, no, this actually gives us more money. So the reason I'm multiplying that by 120 is because that's per month income. Then we've got 10 years of that bonus. It doesn't seem worth it. 1700 then plus another 20% of 1700 is somewhere around somewhere around 2000. So no, we make a lot more money that way. But I'd rather have that 50. Is that trade-off worth it to me? That's 500 gold less doing it this way, and 50 Diplo points. It really is to me. So let's have a look, see how good my maths is. That would change at the tick of the month, I imagine. Oh my god, my maths was so far off. Oh, I'm so bad at that game. Okay, so we're actually making only 6 more per turn. We multiply that 6 by 120 and we get 600, 780. No, not even that, 760 I think. Cool, bro. We just paid 2,200. No. We paid 1,800 pounds, ducats, for 50 Diplo. Woo! That was cool. Okay, that was a fail, but no worries. I don't mind. We've got plenty of money, and we'll, who cares about enough money to build 3 new manufactories? Christ's sake, that was a pretty good fail. Pretty good. So I've also worked out the other reason I wanted to start recording and show you this lot is that I've worked out a way of getting at Austria again. My poor buddy Austria, they don't realise that I don't love them. They are allied with, like fools, they allied with Catalonia, and they're not part of the HRE. So I can attack them, Austria will be brought in, I can fight Austria, I can give stuff to Bohemia. We're another step closer to our master plan. We can attack the HRE, but they get to pull in their allies, whereas if we get them to join in with one of their allies directly, we can take stuff from them while fighting their ally. We want to, so that's true of, it's not, the same isn't true for any of these other guys. Teutonic Order, I believe, are part of the, I don't think we can, we haven't got a diplomat. That's because we need to spend our fabricate a claim on Barcelona. Claim fabricated. That only cost me 15. Part of the, part of that espionage trait. We've got a Casus Belli on those clowns. Is Teutonic Order part of the... No, they're not part of the HRE, but we can't declare war on them anyway, they're too far away from us. The other ones, Salzburg and Memmingen, are both within the HRE definitely, as is Alsace and Alsace and Serbia. Can we declare war on them? Oh, they're not part of the HRE, which is weird. You'd expect they would be, but they are all over the way, all over the way over there. so we can't get at them either. So Catalonia is how we'll do this. I really don't like starting this war when I've only got one general. That's one problem that I have. I've gone below the 25 power projection points that I need to get that bonus leader, and I've spent all my military points to get up to level 22, which is considerably higher than everyone else. Level 22 gave us extra. I'm certain there used to be a way of examining past techs by clicking on them. I'm certain there was, and it's not even in. I don't see it in the current versions either. With all the mods turned on either. So who knows? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go to war. We're not here to. I won't finish that saying. This guy is actually one of the worst leaders. He was the fast guy. Oh, he's got good shock, I guess. Good shock is kind of cool. Later on in the game, the focus turns more towards fire than to kiss a spy, diplo insult on those clowns. No, they're allied up the wazoo anyway. Verdun and Savoy. We could declare on them. Oh no, we couldn't. Yeah, that's quite the party posse they've got. This is something to be aware of. When there is a trade league, okay, so nations can start trade leagues in which the members of the trade league transfer their power to the controller of the trade league, but the controller of the trade league is able to has far more trade power. So Venice has created a trade league with Roma, the Knights, and Wallachia. Now, Wallachia, declaring war on any of the members of a trade league brings all of the members in, as does the, so they get extra diplomatic relationships, basically, through a trade agreement, which is pretty powerful, and why Austria are a tricky group to take ordinarily. Anyway, we're going to declare war on Catalonia with our one reasonable general. That's going to bring in Austria. They can't bring in any allies. We can bring in Denmark if we want. I don't want to use up those. Their favors. I'm not certain how many favors we have. We must be getting a bit close to 0. Oh, 42. Okay, so we definitely could. Yeah, let's do it. We might as well. No, I'm going to do it without them. I want to see. I can call them in if I need to. Yeah, so a call in will cost us 10 favors. Nah, we can wait. We've got 30 months to choose whether or not we want to do that. So who are we at war with? I believe it's just them. Yeah, it's only these two. Nice and easy. France can take care of Catalonia, if they even bother. Supply limits 34, 36, 61, which has got lots of cannons. Not you. You should go in the middle. You should go there, and you should go there, and you should come and do support. Oh, yeah, I should always try to do that, but I always forget. Should have woken those up ages ago. They're going to be very useful with that siege. I can understand why you don't consider me a rival, mate. I wouldn't either. What are Francais up to? Huh? Oh, I thought that was I'm too used to that colour, those colours being Aragon, and thought that was where the feck have French gone? Ah, yeah, right. I'm guessing, went to go on that, and then got excited and ran past. So this will very much be about holding high ground. There's lots of mountains through this area, and they'll likely attack us when we are working on their forts that are in high ground. This one's on hills, and we've got enough men to fight off whatever they've got. That one that's on mountains, I'm likely going to leave that there and work through this path. I can stack more men around Canton than I can around there. That's got a low supply of 30. That's got a supply of 27, I think it said before. Oh, that's 30 as well. What's our supply weight there? 31. It's we're taking attrition, but hey, we're getting plenty anyway. Oh, we had an event that lost manpower before. It's not actually us losing manpower. It's just an event. Ain't no stress. Is that coming up? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So what you can do when you're sieging somewhere but you're waiting for ships to repair or what have you, ships repair on the turn of the month. Siege Burgundy, yes. Siege pips don't. Siege pips work on their own little schedule, and so what I will often do if I'm sieging near my own property, near my own lands, is... ouch, damn. Oh no, we avoided any of our guys dying. So what I'll do is I'll look to park my ship at the turn of the month and watch the little green progress bar on the siege going up. So tick of the month sees these guys go up. That siege will happen somewhere around the middle of the month, I'd imagine. Hey, I think, unless an event happened, I think the King of Bohemia dying means that our dynasty has spread. Hoorah! He has no heir. We can royal marriage him, and then we can claim that throne. Awesome. He's got no heir. We might claim that throne, dissolve the alliance, and go to war as soon as we're finished with Austria. So we needed a royal marriage once a member of our dynasty is on the throne. We can see that. Oops, was that the right one? Yep. We can see that the de Bourgogne dynasty has finally spread to another country, a country that isn't ours. FFS. Now we can see that we saw that you can't claim the throne unless they have no heir or a weak claim and have the same ruling dynasty as us. These guys have the same ruling dynasty as us. These guys have no legal heir. We are going to claim the hell out of that throne, and we are going to go to war for it. We just sent a diplomat, so we can't. We're going to dissolve the alliance first, because you have to wait for 5 years for an alliance to disappear before you can declare war for a throne, and then we will claim the throne the month after that. Poor old... Oh, hey, that siege finished. Poor old Bohemia. They just didn't know. They didn't realise the level of dickishness that old Tony G brought to this game. Let's have a look. We can try and siege that, why not? He's got a couple of cannons. Worst comes to worst, we'll lose some men, and that's not a problem. you for that. Should we jump over there? Oh, good work, France. They've run all the way around there. And they've... Oh, no, they don't have a siege general. We might have a siege general available to us if we build one. Boom. Hey, look at that. First time's a charm. Hey, and that's the perfect army to be doing some sieging with too. We'll go do this siege here because this is the most dicey situation. That's just woods, that's mountains, but it's unlikely they'll be circling around behind us. Yeah, they're over there working on our stuff, on sieging down our stuff. Whatever, dude, have fun. They've got to get through that level 5 fort and then that level 5 fort. That's a level 7 fort even. Sorry, what's that? 6 and then 7 because it's our capital. Have fun with that, my friend. Ow. Take king. Attrition. Enough so that how quickly can I get out of there if I sprint? Nope, that's the first. Nope. That's the third. Damn it, we're taking attrition because I didn't pay attention. Attrition tick. Oh. Not very visible. That guy, let's send him there. Siege of Lothringen is over. Bummer, dude. Oh, hey, we meant to be doing stuff. Bohemia, dissolve this alliance. Now, there's one thing that happens with claiming throne wars. Declaring war on someone, directly declaring war on someone you have a royal marriage with is... yeah, okay, so we get a prestige malus of -20, because it is pretty skeezy. But declaring war on somebody you have... cannot declare war on a member of the empire when you're at war with the emperor. Hey, cool. That's another reason to fight Austria. And we'd only fight Wallachia, Bavaria, and Nuremberg as well. Oh no, then we'd fight all of Austria too. Yeah, so there's some safeguards in this game that run counter to the realism of it, that stop it from being too gamey, because you could exploit that quite badly, I suppose. The Holy See must be informed of his actions. What? I don't know what's going on here, but the option is we'll lose a cardinal and Spain's opinion of Burgundy will be changed by -30. Our operatives shattered a powerful man, a cardinal, and his loyalties, morals are corrupt. Oh, I see. That's in Spain. We can use this blackmail to improve our spy network. I don't really care about spying at the moment. I'd rather annoy Spain, because I hate them. Gauze has come under occupation of Burgundy. Where is Gauze? Cool. And we're going to go on Istrian. We didn't capture any ships, but none of ours died. We've got a spare diplomat doing not much. They're guaranteed by Poland. Don't guarantee them, Poland, you tool bags. How am I going to... I don't really mind fighting Poland. They weren't that tough. They got beaten easily by Russia. But I will be fighting Poland, Austria, and whoever Austria is allied with. Oh well. when Austria's entire army is 37,000, it's like not a big deal. It's one of my divisions, you know. Oh, what am I not doing here? Okay, let's spy on the British. Spying on the Russian and the... Yep. Is there anyone I should be improving with? Have I got any stray relationships that need to be changed? No, I'm properly... Canton, which one was that one? Oh yeah, that was the big one, cool. Let's go there, that's our most vulnerable spot. And those guys can do some normal siege work, and these guys can be backups if they need it. So the reason I'm worried about this one again is because of the mountains there. Because a fort hole is in the mountains, if Austria came running back, they'd get a +2 advantage, and their leader is weaker than ours anyway. Oh, he's a 531, our new leader. I was thinking of our old leader. So, are you taking attrition there? What? Go there. There's no attrition to be had there. What? Oh, is Sundgau ours? Oh, they were raising the siege on that old fort. No stress. Steinmark is ours. Oops. Finished improving with Savoy. Oh, that can split up actually, I don't like. Ah, good work, France. Tyrol has been unsieged. Let's go... Where is that Austrian army? They're just there. How many people are in that? Here's a 5-3. Let's assign that general. Oops, nope. Ah, that general's in someone else's territory. Let's send him... We'll go fight this Austrian army just because we can. This is stupid. I could get that 17 wiped out by a big enough army. It's not a smart maneuver. I have a feeling they're coming there. Ah, rebels that we're trying to pull it against. Burgundy occupied Crane. Which one's that? Ah, cool. So that frees up our second general to help with this hunt for the Red October. And that guy is going to go up there. What is this one? This gives me papal influence, missionary strength, core cost bonus until for 20 years, but the clergy's influence goes up. I don't know. That papal influence sounds nice. But we could get free prestige. No, we don't really need to farm prestige now. We've got a thingy thing. That thing's the thing. We've got a junior partnership option on the go. That's what I was mostly worried about. We don't really need taxes either. Legitimacy might be nice. Yeah, but I mean, we don't really need any of those things either. Increases our maximum absolutism. Dip rep, that could be nice. So, the things that we can do here, I think I've mentioned this before. Church tower, we can boost taxes, boost legitimacy, reduce inflation and interest, boost diplo reputation, boost prestige, boost stability. That one costs 100. Boost manpower recovery. We've already done that one because I thought we'd be losing manpower hand over fist during that coalition war, but we barely lost any. And boost mercantilism. I'm not going to do any of those. I'll wait for the moment, and yeah, see how I go. Why would I have to do that? I just want to walk onto the bastard thing. We'll take this fort, fine. Oh, will we? Ah, I tricked you. What? Did we miss him? Are we going to catch him? No, we are not. Curses. What? Why would they move differently? You prick of a game. Look, why can't I move from... Oh, man. This is super frustrating. Okay, let's just do that. These guys are foolish fools, man. What is that? That's going into hills. Do I want to fight them in hills? Not particularly. Do I want to fight them in woods? Don't really mind. Hang on, I might be able to get there earlier than him. 12th, 18th, if I do my super speed boosty powers. Nope. He's going to get there on the 18th, I'll get there on the 17th, I'll get the... Oh, that's only grasslands. Idiot. Okay. I thought this was hills too. There was a dumb mistake. So I'm going to take unnecessary injury from that one, but that's what you get when you're a dumbass. They won't be able to flee from this battle, so we're going to be able to rout this army. Oh, they may flee back to one of these forts, but they won't flee far. Or they won't flee at all. Okay, that is Austria out of the game. It's very much now a game of this is very much now a game of things and stuffs. Very much a game of reducing the Austrians down. I think they should sue for peace now that I've claimed almost everything of theirs. It's still 86 because they hold one fort. Really? I don't know about that. Return. Oh, we can't return anything more to Bohemia. Really? We can make them release Croatia. We can make them return cause to Venice, and then we could go to war with Venice on those if we wanted. That's not a bad war deal. Oh, hang on. What? That was that and that. We lose claims on those things, but we'll claim them again. What else? Oh, what? Oh, I see. Because they're not a primary part of the... because they're not my prime target, we have to we have to pay a massive penalty. Giving those things back, we have to pay a diplo penalty. Treviso, though, will cost a 0 war score? Why? Oh, I see, because we can't take it. How much would it cost? What even was my war goal? Oh, I didn't have a war goal against them, it was against those other clowns. How much admin have I got? Maybe I should just take my claims. Ping, ping, ping. People won't like me doing this, but I've fought a coalition. I can fight another one. That will cause 84 overextension, aggressive expansion, and reduce their power by... Is this the most efficient way of reducing their power, though? That's the question I've got to ask. I can take... Screw it, I'm doing it. Oh, what did I send that for? They're going to refuse that request for some reason. Because they're suckers for punishment. Gluttons for punishment. Who's that guy? That's our siege guy. Let's go down and do this. Oh, hang on, no. He was going there to do that. That's right, to de-siege that fella. Hey, that guy finally finished the siege. Well done, dude. And you can come there. Our trade fleet can go out and help that. No, we don't want them getting injured. We have a free diplomat at the moment. What's he doing? We can ally Bavaria. Have they got claims? Has anyone got claims on here? This is what I should think about. No claims. Hungary have claims on there. Maybe we should... Are Hungary still alive? Ooh, just. I had Serbia release them and thought that created a peace deal for everyone, but not for Poland. Poland promptly stomped in and tried to eat them. The rat bastards. So no, it doesn't make any sense that anyone would try and claim Austria, except for me. But next war will make them return those to Hungary, and that to Croatia, or Bosnia, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Bosnia has Croatia has a core there, but Bosnia is in there. Bosnia have controlled it previously. What are we looking at? Oh, we're still waiting for these various permanent navies. Navy supply costs increase. Cool, man. Burgundy occupies there. Yep, lovely. So because I'm taking those lands, I don't want to pillage them any more than they have been in the initial conquering. So we'll run past those. Our agent was discovered by the Ruskies. That's fine. Oh no, we lost 70 bucks. I made a really foolish error before, by the way. I paid about 800 or 900 for Miltech to put me ahead, and then the very next month I realized I was able to embrace the institution. That would have reduced the cost by about 200, because we are running at 25% penalty, I think, for so 22, not quite that much, but by more than 150, and that's a super lose. Avoid doing that. Oh, Oops, you're still there. You can come back here. Siege of Lothringen has been raised. That guy can swap with that guy. The reason I do that swapping is because if you don't do it, all of your siege progress gets lost. As soon as they have I think it's a monthly tick, the garrison starts to return as well. It's just never worth doing. You could probably time it between months or something, but it's not worth it to my thinking. Not worth the risk. That only holds 38, that holds 55. Okay, Austria. I believe you should be prepared to accept peace now. Very good. Thank you. I get 0.2 inflation. I cost 63 Diplo. I get 38 expansion, and Austria gains loses some prestige. I gain some prestige. Very good. Ping ping. Hoorah! For some reason they don't like me now. I can improve the relationship to... No, I can't. I'm not going to do that. That's insane. Cool. Those are nice and cheap. Jesus, those are nice and cheap. Hang on. I want to examine that coring cost. It's a territory. It's not part of a... it's not going to become a core instantly. So I have to do this and then core it. That doesn't make sense. I thought I made Venice a... who knows. But my admin... Oh, there's our admin efficiency. So that's... yeah, alright. So that was the part of the absolution. Absolution, I need to stop saying that. Absolutism. We're not forgiving its sins. That's administrative efficiency bonus 2.2 there. But when it comes to coring stuff, that 2.2 is added on top of administrative efficiency, which is part of our government somewhere. I think we've picked up 2 ticks that gave us 5% administrative efficiency, and that's why this is cheaper. Awesome, that's super cool. Now, that having been done, I'm going to make this a... they're not cores, so I can't make them into cores yet. We need to wait for that coring to happen, and then we'll make this a state, and it will be, without a doubt, our most profitable state. 20, 50, 60, 70, 88. Wow. Venice, you rock. Venezia, I like it. So we should start looking at how we can start another war with Austria. They have alliances with Serbia. Was the one Memigan? Mains. Actually, no. Let's declare war on these dickheads. We can't. We've got a truce and military access. The royal marriage will give us a -1 that we can't avoid, but we need to wait for that. We need to wait for that. That our truce to disappear, and we need to remove their military access. We need to revoke our military access. I should say, cancel military access. And then we'll be able to declare war on them once the truce timer runs out. Truce timer runs out. Good. They had an heir with a weak claim anyway, so that claim throne thing will survive even past our, if this happens to run out. It does time out, and I can't remember how. I think it times out if an heir with a strong claim takes the throne. So that guy needs to die. A strong claimant needs to take the throne. On monarch's death, a pretender rises. regency for Vladislav de Bourbon. I don't know what a pretender rises means. Maybe that means actually within their thing that rebels called pretenders rise and try to take over. Maybe it means an event that means I get to charge in. But either way, it's yeah, that's right. We're at war still, aren't we? But either way, we're getting that damn throne. Okay, I might. This video's been going on for a while. I might just finish this one off. There's some stuff to do. We don't really care what the outcome of this war is, because we don't want anything from them. They're too useful as someone to attack on a whim. Back soon.